it 7? Hold on. It is 7. Okay.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with 2 faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
Okay. Hello, everyone. We are playing the beginning story of episode 3 for the second time. I missed a lot of stuff on my first walkthrough, so we're gonna play it a second time. Everybody has a secret, and I didn't learn any of them. We'll manage stuff better. I don't normally like to replay stuff, but I kind of feel like it's necessary. I will upload the original playthrough of the episode as well, so you can see like kind of what I missed, but...
Louis? Louis, the conference is about to start any minute. This is not the time to be... Damn it. What's going on?
I don't know exactly, Mr. President. I was looking for my mother and I came upon this body.
My God. You don't think Sarah did it, do you?
Mr. President, you really shouldn't get involved. Please be on your way. I'll take care of this. You didn't come this way and you didn't see anything.
You're right, it's for the best. If Sarah did that, I don't know what kind of hornet's nest she's kicked open. But I do wish you luck, my friend. Oh, darling, the conference is starting. Time is of the essence. Sort this out and join us as quickly as you can in the conference room. Everyone will be expecting you.
Mr. President, this is not really the right time, and I didn't come for that.
Your mother's seat cannot remain vacant. You must replace her while she's still missing. Your mother and I were to support Mortimer on this project. I don't know what the subject is, but the future of our countries depends on it. Given the importance of all this to Mortimer, he won't let the conference begin without you. So if you don't want more servants coming looking for you, I'd advise you to join us quickly and to put a brave face on it. The best favor you can do for yourself, Louis, and for Sarah, is to come and support Mortimer's project at the conference.
Don't worry. You can count on me, Mr. President. I shall help you with Mortimer's project as soon as I've finished up here.
Good, Louis. Sarah would be proud of you. I'll stall them while you're on your way, but make haste. I'm going. Don't be long.
Tell them that I'm on my way.
Okay, so we're going to examine this first.
Oh, he's dead. What the hell's been going on here? Somebody smashed him in the back of his head with something. He slowly bled to death.
Ugh.
That isn't what killed him. They broke his neck.
And then we'll go to the conference. Thankfully, the conference isn't too difficult. There is kind of a whoa moment at the end,
Let's see what secret's hidden under these masks.
We've got a while.
His face doesn't ring a bell. I'm a bit disappointed. Might have expected more from Lord Mortimer. Mother, if this is your doing, the situation is getting worse and worse.
Also, my points, like, I had spent too many points, so this is actually a good situation. I've moved my head. You might be wondering why my head's right in the middle of where it tells you stuff is. Don't worry about it.
Well, the gate is locked.
You can actually see when you have buffs and disadvantages up in the top left corner. It was behind my head this whole time. I didn't realize.
Not exactly fresh. Must have been here for a while.
You'll
An old
see it
blanket.
once
From
we
the
get
looks of it,
going.
it couldn't have kept her very warm. Someone's made a fire here, and the ashes are still warm. If you're the one who did it, Mother, it couldn't have been easy with only one hand.
I don't think this mattered. Maybe it did.
I must have just missed her. If only I hadn't wasted so much time getting out of
no,
Lord
it
Mortimer's
didn't matter.
study.
Okay. Cool. Organon, I believe that's another book. Okay, no, we did this. Okay, now that's it. And we're out. We are gonna make our way to the conference. Oh. I didn't see that it said or. Can we really not go to the conference?
Well, the gate is locked.
Oh, I wonder if that's when we can find... Can we go upstairs? Hold on. That would be a weird path. Not picked up. Okay. Cool. That's fine. We also have... Sorry, we caught... Last night we went running around and we grabbed everything. Not last night. What am I talking about? Oh. It was last night in game time. So in game time last night we walked around and picked up everything at the end of this story, but now I know where everything is. I'll just grab it while I'm on my way. There's another golden elixir, I believe, but we don't need it, so I'll just leave it. Okay, how do we get around these guards? Because there are guards there, so I can't leave. There are... You can go through here. But I don't think you can go upstairs. We might not have a choice. Attend the conference, so we can't look for clues about Mother anymore. Not picked up. Full inventory of Bellthorn. Give me the book. You won't let me go upstairs. So... Okay, we have all that. Okay, so we have to go to the conference. Never mind. Okay. We are going to talk to everyone else before we talk to... I think this might be one of the places I went wrong.
Respect to any other
Totally wrong, I assure you.
I have suspected it.
That does seem the same. Okay, they're gonna kind of tell you this, but I don't think they explained it super well. You're basically doing like the biggest debate with the entire world, fate of the world at stake. One side is Lord Mortimer and his people, and in this case the other side is Holm, the guy with the creepy makeup, and his people. Mortimer wants to spread democracy throughout the world, and Holm wants to keep the monarchy status quo. That's what it boils down to. There's a lot of interesting, somewhat uncomfortable, I guess, arguing about everything, like how to split up the world, how all this other stuff that I'm like, seriously? It's very,
For some time, but now
almost like Illuminati
chest
style,
with the motif
you know?
representing the alchemical symbol of water.
Which I kind of thought the Golden Order was supposed to be very Illuminati style, but no.
Yes, because she asked him at last, and he could not help answering her, but she said he seemed quite angry at being spoken to.
Who has that
but
voice?
it is not sound. You know it is.
Oh, royal jelly.
Your conjecture is totally wrong, I assure you.
Oh, Napoleon.
A Chinese coin. recognizable by the hole in the middle.
You have a lot of
If
those.
I remember right.
Amber.
He does this all the time. All the time. He just goes, Amber. He says it in the weirdest voice. Like, why? Okay, let's pick up everything. That's the door to leave. Oh, can I leave? No. Lame. Nope.
By all that I have ever read, I'm convinced that it is very common indeed.
No, if you are serious.
So it says meet Lord Mortimer, so I'm going to go around and talk to everyone else. Oh, I did not get that last time.
I have suspected it for some time, but now I am convinced.
I have already told her so once, by your desire.
Are you quite
Okay.
sure, sir? Is there
Let's
not a little
start,
mistake somewhere?
for reasons you'll see later, with this guy.
I don't know if you ever found what you were looking for in the garden, but Mortimer is waiting for you. I suggest you get a move on.
You say it as if you were afraid of him.
Your conjecture is totally
I have suspected it for some time, but
I sense that you have things you'd like to say, but something's holding you back. What is going on between you two?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost. The siren's song, Monsieur de Richet. You wake up one morning, not knowing where you are, and you think about everything you've done for a man who wasn't even worth it. For a man who has no respect for you, who uses you, and who drops you
He's so loud.
as soon as he no longer needs you. For me, it's too late now. But you still have a choice. Don't respond to his call, sir.
I have suspected it for some time,
Okay.
but now I am convinced.
I have already told her so once, by your desire.
Good evening, gentlemen. Are we ready? The much-awaited conference is about to begin?
That is what we have all been waiting for.
I believe that Lord Mortimer wishes to speak to
Yes,
you
he
before it
does.
begins. You should go and see him. Are you quite sure, sir?
Okay.
Is there not a little mistake somewhere?
I'm on the opposite side, so they probably won't talk to me.
My son, glad you're here. It seems Lord Mortimer's been waiting for you to arrive before beginning. What a pity your mother isn't here for the conference. I hope I'll be able to see her before I leave. I still have a very important letter to give to her.
No, we have your
Feeling all
letter.
right, Louis? You look like you're miles away.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Lord Mortimer wants to talk to you, Louis. Don't make him wait.
Indeed, I rather believe he did.
I'm also trying to avoid... Well, I guess this is kind of a spoiler, but not really. I'm trying to avoid sleeping with Emily because she came... I swear she's trying to pull stuff on me. She came to the room, and it didn't really let me avoid it. But it also, at the end of the episode, it said that, like, we chose to sleep with her, and we didn't. So, clearly there's something going on here, and I'm trying to figure it out. Because we literally said no to her yesterday, and it's just, it's frustrating me. I don't trust her at all.
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly. But what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry. You are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
Okay. I'm not going to choose this one because I just told you how it works. It's a debate. They talk it out. They vote at the end. Mortimer and Holm, makeup guy, are the heads of each side, so they do not vote, but everybody else does. That's it.
Can you
So we're
give me a
gonna do this.
brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
Okay. Oh, this question. I wanted to ask this question last time, but the arrow switched over here. What major decisions have you already orchestrated?
Can you give me an example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution. It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
Wow. Have you been operating for long? Do you meet often? They meet about once a year, which is much sooner than I thought they would.
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from generation to generation.
Which is why I think Mortimer is people like... I wonder if it's like voted in and who he actually is. I have no more questions. They, as I was saying, because it says sometimes it takes years for them to implement stuff, but they meet once a year. But then they also meet when like specific events come up. So like, it's really vague on how often they meet.
Louis, let me keep you a moment.
We're about to decide history. You'll see.
I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
Okay. Which I'm pretty sure we did the Louisiana Purchase, but I don't know what we bought it for. Where does this project, how far does this project go? Is this not the same question? Dun, 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 dun.
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Godoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
Mortimer is older, so I'm
My
wondering...
friends, I propose we get started.
If we aren't kind of, sort of, being groomed to be the next one. Interesting concept.
First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur.
I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Okay, this is when I say thank you for your welcome and ignore him.
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
I still don't know why this guy's here.
I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you.
Duke
But
Manuel's
rest
very
assured,
hot
you will
headed.
soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not the question.
Duke, these savages, as you call them, were there before you. They are on their homeland.
As much as the black people of Africa, Monsieur de Richet. That does not stop your dear France from massacring them and sending them like cattle to Mr. Washington's cotton plantations to provide him with cheap labor. So you keep your morals to yourself, if you please.
Senor, I would not like to be associated with that.
Hey, you had...
The subject of black slaves in the United States of America is a complex subject, which we shall resolve at a future date.
Okay. Now, I used my Devil's Thorn on this last time. This is an immunity, so it's not going to do anything. I don't know if that's true, but does it matter? It's a video game.
Senor Godoy, you must know that France will soon ban these barbaric practices.
I can't remember.
Oh, do not get on your high horse, Monsieur Frenchman. The only reason why France has ceased trading in slaves is because of the commercial blockade that Great Britain has imposed against you. The instant the shipping lanes have been restored, France will again treat these people like cattle.
Come now, my friends. Let us not digress. Anyway, these primitive people have no souls, Louis. We bring the good word to them in order to save them. You'll see. Colonization brings with it many benefits, too.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, Your Eminence, I shall continue. Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France, free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protégé. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
Okay. It would protect you from the Americans. It will protect you from the British. Oh, that's a tough one. Let's do it.
If I were you, Senor Godoy, I would think twice before stirring up a scandal.
I beg your pardon?
Given the size of your colonies, you won't be able to keep them for long. A number of countries are eyeing them as we speak. The United States would have no trouble taking them. For all intents and purposes, you have no army in place. By wanting to keep everything, you risk losing it all, especially your colonies in South America, which are far more valuable to you.
That is indeed the danger, Duke Manuel. If it comes to war over Louisiana, you will lose. And probably a good deal more than you now
He's
imagine.
morphing through his coat.
Young man, you are indeed a dark horse, aren't you?
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor.
Kind of clueless.
France, in
Not
Louisiana,
gonna lie.
should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
I thought you were my friend.
Am
I don't know why
I
that was
imagining
making me
things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's plan?
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
Do we? Oh, that was an immunity of his. Yeah. Okay, France does not seek the Pope's opinion. You know what?
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich will sicher Ihnen, Emily. Nie Preußen wird
Oh
diese
yeah, everybody starts
Vereinbarung
speaking in their own
akzeptieren.
languages. Hold on. Wait, we can translate it for free.
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
I don't know how to convince
Duchess,
him.
I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of
Love the way
putrid
he says
swamps
Louisiana.
interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Oh, they're fighting each other. They're on the same side.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
How dare you!
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired.
I forgot
We
this
shall
guy goes to bed
continue
after
this
like 5
discussion
minutes.
tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me.
Okay. They're currently on Mortimer's side, so we will
Are you
not
coming
vote.
with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
Yes.
As for me, I think I shall remain with Lord Mortimer, Sir Gregory.
You are committing a grave error, Louis.
Time will tell.
Like, I know the Louisiana Purchase happened, so do I stay on the side of history, or do I try and go the other way? I don't know. But for now, I'm following this. Kind of arbitrarily. I don't have a specific reason for it.
My
Well,
friends, I would like to thank you
democracy, I
for
guess.
staying.
Good God, William. What is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana?
Calm down, Washington.
I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm down, George. Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington, please.
Gladly.
You see, Mr. President, Lord Mortimer anticipates that once France obtains Louisiana, they will cede it to you.
What do you mean? To us? The United States?
You heard right.
But
President Washington, the United States will double in size.
By what miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and France are the two major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really going to sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Of course, Monsieur Peru. That's why I don't want Spain to get too attached to those weapons. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision to Mr. President.
Okay.
Mr. President,
Oops,
Lord Mortimer intends for you to conquer all the North American continent. He's relying on you to not stop at Louisiana, but to continue to push west.
Indeed, it would be dishonest to pretend that this is not my final objective.
But why didn't you tell me before?
To keep one step ahead?
So, Home doesn't see it coming, but by the time it dawns on Senor Godoy, it'll be too late because he'll realize that he's just lost all the North American continent. We all know that you won't stop once the path is cleared before you.
What do you mean?
You see, Monsieur Peru, it's very likely that once Louisiana becomes American, President Washington will push out even more and take the West Coast.
William, you haven't changed. Always one step ahead.
One step ahead? You're joking. More like 5.
I keep forgetting
On that
he's
note,
here.
my friends, it's getting late. Mr. President, continue to take offense over my project when we resume the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. And if Sir Gregory has the audacity to send you an emissary to convince you to go against me, do me a favor. String him along if you can. The more they believe we are divided, the more we'll have our hands free.
Only too happy to oblige.
Now, let us get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
So, last time,
Louis, if you have a minute, I would like to ask a favor of you. I'm going to require your services.
How can I be of help? Tell me all about it.
Our adversaries are many, and the closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Time is of an essence. So, I'll need you to assist me this evening.
How can I help?
I need you to go this very evening to persuade Senor Godoy to join us. He is the backbone of Gregory's resistance. Turn him round, and all the others will follow in such a stampede that Gregory will be able to do nothing but admit defeat.
Lord Mortimer, with all due respect, don't you think I'm the last person Godoy wants to talk to?
I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
If you believe that's the best way, then...
Nevertheless, I wouldn't bring up all the habits and customs of the court with him too much. I sense he's on edge at the moment. I doubt he'll be able to abide by the rules of etiquette that befit his rank.
Thanks for the advice.
However, it must be done for the conference tomorrow morning.
Okay.
It's important, Louis.
I'll go straight away.
Thank you, my boy. And get some rest afterwards. Big day tomorrow.
Okay. This, I believe, is our second chance. Can I talk to them?
Aren't you afraid our projects for Italy may be discovered before we... Oh. Please excuse us, Louis, but I need to speak with Lord Mortimer in private.
Okay.
No. What do you want, Louis?
I shall be leaving you.
I don't think he's going to tell me anything right now. Oh wait, this is the demonic box. Listen.
Which 4-letter word could open this chest?
Oh, now you're going to say it normally? Seriously? Yesterday, and I'm sure you can hear it on episode 2, he was like, it was like someone slowed down his voice, and it got really deep and yeah. And he said that exact same thing, but it was like all distorted. It kept happening too in random places. I guess we're past that now. Okay. So we are going to, is this the tower room? We're going to go into everybody's rooms. What's this? Oh. Might get caught doing it, but we're going to do it.
The Great Work of the Soul by S. Madone. Pure alchemy is a thought, an art that is performed on the matter of the soul. Great alchemists work to transform and perfect the latter by a series of processes known as the Great Work. There are 4 phases to attain the ultimate in spiritual fulfillment.
Oh.
The human soul must descend, be corrupt, in order to become decomposed. It's something like what I felt when I think of what I found out about my mother.
True.
The soul broken up must be purified by the alchemist. Nice program.
Yeah.
The soul must be transformed in order to attain sublimation by the recombination of the alchemist. It's tempting. Thus ends the great work. The incarnation of the purified spirit, the elevation of the soul, now become perfect. Its resurrection, thanks to the action of the alchemist. Except if the alchemist has bad intentions, then it's called manipulation. Very metaphorical as occult theories go. The human spirit being the prima materia of the alchemist.
That is interesting. I thought I saw a blue dot. Sorry. Well, that was definitely new. I can go here too. This is new. There's so much new stuff. I missed
Honey,
all of this.
I couldn't have hoped for better.
Okay. You're making it sound like it's supposed to be sexy. Honey. I couldn't have. He does the same thing with Amber. Like, stop.
Amber crystals.
He does it every time. It's so embarrassing. Stop. Oh. Amber crystals. No. Okay, what's here? Oh, we are searching this.
Golden elixir.
Why are you like this? We already looked at that, did we not? He circled zinc, which is the password to his box that I just looked at and had nothing but gold elixir. Okay, everybody has a secret. I'm not worried about searching his room. I know you're probably wondering that because I know where he is. We'll see him in a little bit. Do we already read this? Gregory Holmes, thanking him for coming because he's one of his members. I was wondering why Holmes was writing them so many letters. It makes sense if they're like on their team. Like we got a letter from Mortimer because we're, quote, on his team. Well, I still don't know what Volner has that... Oh, is it? Don't really have a secret though. No? Okay. Nothing? Oh well. There's also something on Washington's bookshelf that I think I now have the agility skill I can get. So we'll visit that as well. I think he's around this corner actually. There also is some extra stuff that shows up on these tables somewhere. It wasn't much, but every once in a while I did find something where I had already gotten stuff before. Whoop! I heard it. A coin. So that's something I probably missed in episode 2, but okay, what is this? Oh, this is the girls, Adam's room. Yeah. Oh, everything's back. Can I see myself?
My dear Elizabeth.
You already read that. If you don't know, we read it in episode 1. Everything's been put away. Because we finished that story and we failed to figure out who killed her. Or we didn't make a baseless assumption about who killed her, basically. Is there anything interesting? The letters are all the same. We can't go outside. 3 letters there. Okay. Nothing interesting. Let's go. This is our room? No.
President George Washington.
Let's go. I don't know where Washington is at this point. But we're on his side, so maybe he won't take offense to us barging into his room. Oh, what? There.
Devil's Thorn. I'll keep it.
Okay. That was pointless. Oh.
Locked.
Oh, I'm doing that. Laudanum?
The president's personal reserve of laudanum, and judging by the quantity, he can't go without it. Ah, there's also a letter.
Shut the case. Okay, dear Mr. President, I'm returning my answer as quickly as I can. We already spoke about it before you left, but I note things have not improved. I urge you to follow my advice and stop taking laudanum immediately. I'm already looking for a substitute, but I'm afraid you won't wait. Your excessive consumption is in danger of definitively impairing your chances of securing your next mandate. Ooh. Your addiction is jeopardizing the exercise of your office and duties, my friend. I regret I see no other solution but to stop your daily intake. Yours sincerely. Ooh. Ooh, damn. Shut the case. You're the worst snoop I've ever seen. We cannot go out that door. That letter we already read. Where is it? I don't know. Oh, it's the painting. It was going through the wall. Oh. You can hear the ocean. That's nice. No, nothing? I think we already found a little secret, but... So, President Washington is basically the, whatever, 18th century version of a... That's a key. Can I have it? No? I cannot take the key. Seriously? There's a key. Oh, whatever. Still can't go into his room. Okay, last time I was here, I thought someone was knocking from inside my room. which was very entertaining, but it's actually Volner knocking at the door of Godoy's room all the way down there. You see him barely? He's moving, yeah. It's not really that important, honestly, because first of all, we have this.
Amber crystals.
Second of all, oops. Just the paintings. Okay. Wow, that was dizzying. We can get to Godoy's room over here. They've taken away the, this, was blocking the way, if I remember correctly, and you can go right in here. And ta-da! We are in Godoy's rooms. He's taking instructions from somebody.
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke.
These two, I believe, do the same thing, and this has no cost, so...
Hey, it looks like someone slipped something in the back here. It's a letter. Let's see what it says. It reeks of perfume, and it's written in Spanish. Godoy, you really are a little devil.
Okay, we don't use the letter, so I'm going to just leave it. The letter is basically from another lover. Basically stating,
Manuel Godoy, a painting of himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty.
Another lover being like, I have to be in love with the queen. It's like it's a political thing. Don't worry about it. And then we take it to use it.
Kiss of Judas, painted by Caravaggio. This is how Judas pointed out Christ to the Roman soldiers. Can you imagine a worse betrayal?
So basically, you could take it, once you translate it, and use it as blackmail in the upcoming conversation with Godoy that we're going to have. Try to convince him. But I didn't use it last time, and I don't think we need to use it. So I think we're good. I'm going to leave it. And not use the points doing all
Prometheus, punished for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to man. Don Quixote, talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. I'm gonna have to think about that one.
I actually agree with that. Yeah, the paintings in his room are very interesting. They're a lot about betrayal. Like, I would assume betraying the queen is what he's getting at. I would assume. I don't know. Nope. Golden elixir for days. Seriously, okay.
Brutus and his companions taking an oath to kill Caesar.
It's very interesting. The paintings he chooses are very interesting. Is this another golden elixir? It is every... oh no.
Charles IV of Spain. Now there's no chance of Godoy forgetting who he owes everything to.
No. Why are you so mad at Godoy? Like, I know he's ridiculous, but... Book? Oh, the noblesse.
Maria Louisa of Parma. Although not Godoy's true love, the queen is his benefactress according to some people. A fragment of amber.
Boom, we got even more. We did not complete all 4 last time, so that extra fragment I was able to get really helped. Okay, I think that's everything. The letter was the big thing it wanted you to find. Oh my god, that'd be so funny to leave out that door when he's knocking on it, but we're not going to do it. We're going to take an easier approach. I don't need them talking about me going through his room. Okay. So we're going to come out here. And here we go. And now we're going to talk to Volner. And get him to leave, basically. Well, I guess we don't have to. He doesn't really say anything, but...
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I wanted to speak to him, but no one will open the door. I'm not sure he's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way.
It's all good. It's all good. Make him search somewhere else.
I've searched all over the manor, but I can't find him.
One thing's for sure, Monsieur de Richet. He's neither in his room nor on this floor. I've just looked all over.
I propose we both look for him. The first to find him tells the Duke that the other is also looking for him. Agreed?
Perfect. Let's do that. I shall have a look in the library. If you find the Duke before me, tell him I want to speak to him.
Yes. Let's proceed as you say.
Thank you, Monsieur de Richet.
Which is even funnier because
Right. Now be a good boy and go look somewhere else.
You have to go through the room that he is in to get to the library, and apparently Volner just walks right past him. Which is funny because he's playing the whatever instrument. Whoa.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Whoa.
Hey, Peru's name tag's fallen off, and his door's ajar.
You know what? We're gonna do this first. I actually don't know where Napoleon is either, but... Okay. What's your secret? Oh! He does not meet the criteria required to become a member of the Golden Order. Huh. By his mother. That's new.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you my dearest son.
Very read that.
It's a beautiful weapon.
Oh, so that's the letter he was reading when we talked to him.
It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Did we not already do this?
Bicorn decorated with a cockade. It must belong to a French soldier. The Beaucaire dinner.
Here, this is new.
It hasn't been signed yet, but there's a letter with it. It isn't signed. That's some quality paper. And that handwriting, I'd say it's Mortimer's.
Ooh. My dear Bonaparte, as promised, here are the few pages I recommended you publish in the next few months. We both know it's sheer lack of... That's not how you spell sheer. 2 E's. It's sheer lack of time that prevented you from stringing these lines together yourself. The ideas are yours, though. No need to feel indebted. Your success will suffice for the good of all.
So, Bonaparte is going to publish a book that he didn't write.
Interesting.
That crafty little rascal.
Boom. That's the secret. Okay, so Mortimer wrote the book for him, but they are quote-unquote Napoleon's ideas, supposedly. I guess we're just supposed to take that, you know. I already did that. Never mind. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's see what's going on here. This explains a lot. I did not do this last time. Stuff goes down tomorrow, let me tell you. This explains a lot. Is he in here?
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the... I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
What are you talking about? My dear Eleanor, I guess, I wanted to share with you my calmer thoughts of the moment. Needless to say how much I miss you and how much I regret having to be separated from you. But I know you will be virtuous, courageous, and safe with your sister Marie-Helene, who was in charge of the orphanage, yes? I will never be able to mend my mistakes, but I do know now how to save you from their consequences once and for all. Be assured of my fatherly devotion and affection, never doubt it, come what may. You must know that everything will turn out for the best now. I am determined to protect you at whatever price I have to pay, and so be confident and serene in times of ordeal. With all my love, your ever proud father. So he's writing to his daughters. This is interesting. There's an invisible wall. Okay. So there's some sort of price. I was hoping we could get more than this. See in here? No. Okay. There's gotta be something more. Got to be. No? I guess that extra letter is all there is. Oh. I promise we didn't come out of your room, sir. Oh my god. What are these rooms? What are these rooms? These are mine. No. Yes? No. Okay, do we do this? Hello, I just came out of this room. Definitely not your room. Okay, we're gonna do this. I didn't know he was here.
Leave me, Dorishe. I don't feel like talking.
This guy makes me nervous all the time.
Are you gonna keep sticking to me like glue? Hell's bells, I don't deserve this. There's nothing you can do for me.
Oh, come
What's going on? Maybe I can help.
Not anymore, you can't. Not against him. But thanks for the offer.
Who are you talking about?
Mortimer?
You know very well.
Lord Mortimer? You talk as if you were in danger, monsieur. Has he threatened you in any way?
I'm done for, Monsieur de Richet. I played with the devil, and I lost.
This works, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Don't you think it would be good for you to shed your burden?
That is my intention.
You're worried. You have a secret. You're afraid of talking about it. You're protecting someone who's dear to you. And apparently, you're prepared to die for that person.
Twice over.
Yep, 2 daughters.
Are you afraid for your daughter?
What are you? Be careful, Dorishe. Be very careful what you're about to say if you don't want to go flying off the balcony! What do you know about her?
Nothing apart from the fact that you love her and you're saying goodbye to her. I read your letter on your desk.
I ought to get rid of you.
Perhaps I can help you.
The hero syndrome. You always think you can fix things. She will be safer far away from me. That's it. What's more, no one must find out where or who she is.
My lips
is that
are sealed.
clear?
Lips are sealed.
Perfectly.
Lips are sealed.
But why say goodbye to her? She must still need you.
The only thing she needs is for him never to find her.
Then why are you
Time
yelling?
is short, Louis. Follow my advice. Find your mother if she's still alive, and get out of here. Flee this damned island of doom.
Are we in danger?
You've been in danger since the minute you set foot on this rock. He wants you. He's sizing you up. He is circling around you. It's blindingly obvious. And you, flattered as you are, will soon be running around for him just to keep your place among his precious few. It feels so good to be accepted by him. You will experience power, wealth, glory, He will give it all to you until one day you will feel so eaten up inside that you will no longer know who you are. You will find yourself void of all conscience, of all freedom, and can no longer look at yourself in the mirror without feeling sick.
Refuse, I tell you. From now on, say no. No!
Whoa.
You're a good man, Louis. You look after yourself.
Not a dog.
As for me, I shall take back my freedom tomorrow morning. I'm through with it all.
There you go. Back in the saddle. I'm glad to hear it.
Come on. It's late. I'd like to get some rest.
Very well. I'll leave you then. See you tomorrow, monsieur.
See, if I had done this, I would not have... Yeah. Tomorrow makes a lot more sense. Let's put it that way. I didn't do any of this. I didn't explore any of these rooms. So, yeah, tomorrow was like, what? You'll see. I won't talk about it anymore. But, whew.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Okay. Whose room have I not been in? Peru's room, Bonaparte's room. Oh, Hillsborough's room, actually. I did not go in her room. That's whose room I was in. Ah, I forgot. Oh, you can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Dun, dun, dun. Can I go out his window? And remember whose windows I can go in and out of. Okay. Now I am in your room.
French actor Talma is Nero in Britannicus, the last emperor of the Caesar dynasty.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island to...
This is Napoleon. Okay. Wrong door. Is there anything in here though?
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
Oh, I really can't get into her room. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay. Oh. Whatever then. I was hoping I could get in via the balcony, but that didn't happen. Oh well. Don't think she's in there, so I don't know what the deal is with that. Who else did I not go into? Hold on. Godoy's room we were in. My room we were in. Washington's room we were in. He's got a drug issue. Volner's room we were in. Tower room, Peru's room. We've done everybody. Okay. Okay, I feel better now. I think we did as well as we could. Okay. Is there anyone here? Anything here? No. Sitting on the couch. Okay. Can I take that book? No. Okay. Here is Godoy. Let's have this confrontation. I just kind of used all my powers last time. How did it suddenly become light? It's so weird. Last time I came and found him, it was dark. Like, it stayed dark. But, oh, it's like it can't decide. Yeah, now it's dark. There it goes. Okay, let's chat.
Duke Manuel?
Well, well. Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you. What do you want from me, sir?
Okay.
I see you're still feeling under pressure. Since your arrival, I've noticed that you've been on the defensive. It seems to me that Monsieur Peru has a knack for getting your back up.
That is the least you can say. Indeed, I was warned. I knew what to expect. For God's sake, why in the hell did your people execute their king? Have the French gone stark raving mad? There are nothing but monarchies in power in Europe. They will all come crashing down on you.
We shall see. It might, well, turn out to be the opposite.
You certainly do not lack for audacity, young man. Just tell me one thing, monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries, just waiting for the word to pounce. Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
The Golden Order, my friend. The Order is everywhere.
Thought so, but
We come from France. We are President of the United States, England, and many other countries. We have ambitions and the means to carry them out. You'll see, once all hell breaks out and your English support starts to fade away. The Order is an international organization. It matters little what governments do. Otherwise, why would Mortimer have gone to the trouble of inviting my mother?
If you are right, Sir Gregory has got it all wrong. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Duke Manuel, for Spain, I don't know. But for you, I'm convinced that Lord Mortimer will thank you generously.
You would not be trying to bribe me, would you?
Nothing could be further from my mind. It would be an insult to believe that someone such as yourself might have a practical attitude towards its virtue. Even so, it is only natural that you be supported and encouraged if you were to follow Lord Mortimer, isn't it?
Indeed, for services rendered, it would be natural for me to receive compensation for the time spent achieving such an undertaking, yes?
Naturally. And, given your status, my Lord Duke, the compensation would have to be considerable.
Naturally. Tell me one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
Oh, what did I say? This.
If you continue with home, our two countries will become rivals.
So.
It could turn into war. Who knows?
It is likely, even.
Yeah.
A war, Duke Manuel. On our own territories. Do you really see yourself committing the Kingdom of Spain to an armed conflict against France? Can you imagine the financial investment required, not to mention the loss of lives and dishonor at the slightest defeat? Do you see yourself being the man responsible for that?
No, but you are the one who's pushing me into it, you damned Frenchman!
I'm not pushing you into anything, Duke Manuel. If you are a man of the future and of progress, as I'm given to believe, you will know how much suffering a war would bring.
Come on, you fool, give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord Mortimer's support, then yes, you can count on my vote when the time comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement will become null and void.
Of course, my Lord Duke. You can count on me. Lord Mortimer will be delighted to hear the news.
I hope you know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke.
See you tomorrow. Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Nope. Okay, so we're gonna try and go to Lady High, whatever her name is. What is her name? The Duchess's room again, because now I know she's not in there. Maybe she was in there earlier. She's now in our room. Spoiler. That was the frustrating part where it was like, it said that I chose to sleep with her like it was a choice. And it did not give me a choice. Like, that happened. And that's annoying because I chose literally yesterday. In terms of game timeline and real life. I just chose not to do that because I don't trust her at all. And it's frustrating that it took the choice away from me the second night. Invisible wall strikes again.
A Byzant.
Byzantine. Okay, let's go. Let's run around this floor first and then we'll go into my room. I feel like I'm missing something. Thankfully he runs fairly quickly. Getting a late night workout. This time also, I'm gonna do what he said and string her along. Last time I was like, no. I am 100% with Lord Mortimer. And this time I'm gonna be like, okay. Whatever you say. I said, no, I'm not on your side, and then we slept together. So maybe if I'm like, yes, I'm on your side, she'll be like, okay, cool, I need to go speak to someone else. Maybe. I think that's wishful thinking, but you never know. I can't believe I missed all of this last time. Oh. Okay. I think we're like where we started. So let's go find our room. Where are we? Our room is back here. I think. That's the stairs up. Those are the stairs down. Okay. No encounters to be had. Oh, I still want to know what happens when we run into what's her name? Adams before she dies. I don't think we could save her. But I still want to know. I'll find out. I'll do it later. Right here, I think? Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see what happens.
Good evening, Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise. I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir.
Lies.
Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
Ooh, try this.
Emily, if you don't mind, I've had an exhausting day. I can hardly stand.
Are you sending me away?
No, not at all. But I was thinking of going to bed, to be honest.
Would there perhaps be a little space for me in your large and cold bed?
No. Oh, I can.
Now, don't take this the wrong way, Emily, but I have to turn this proposition down, as tempting as it is. It's late. It's going to be a big day tomorrow. We'd better get some rest in our rooms.
Very well, I understand.
Good night, Emily. Sleep tight.
Whoa, we just
Thank
cut to
you.
that whole conversation.
Same to you.
Well, if you want to see that full conversation, you'll go look at the other one. You don't learn much, but wow. Okay, so that's what it took. I do not trust her at all. Oh.
My friends, Do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him.
He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough, why isn't she here?
She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her.
What are we going to do about Washington?
He will be a hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king.
Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing. To keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim.
He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Still, that was really weird. It almost seemed like he sensed us there. Or he understood that Godoy had been compromised, shall we say. Give me my diamonds back. I slept. Also, what is with your pants, dude? Because, like, your shirt doesn't have a split up the middle, so, like, I don't know.
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come
on, Louis. The game is back on.
Yep. Whew, it's gonna be a crazy day. Let's go.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature of your respective positions so that we may reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations will lack panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me assure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luc Manuel?
Well, you see, it is more complicated and it...
Godoy?
Calm, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest. You included. I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some doubts?
Well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
You see, I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
What do you mean, Duke Manuel?
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to arguments brought to my attention, I declare war on France.
What? What is he doing?
If you think France is afraid of you, you are dreaming.
Over 10 nations rise against you, young man, and you behave like a yapping little dog?
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke, you will change your tune. Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
It was nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
Yeah, okay. So Emily, in the first time, of course, she slept with us. And then she went to Napoleon's room and slept with him. And on top of that, the whole reason Spain, Godoy's, was going to vote for giving away Louisiana was so that he didn't go to war with France. So why is he voting for it and then going, but we're going to go to war anyway?
And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see him. And you, President Washington, what is your position?
For, of course.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My lord do this, and Madame do just that. You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques, really?
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay. I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished.
No.
I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall no longer work for you.
Let me.
Wait!
De Richet, you just can't help it, can you? Stop trying to play the hero,
Okay.
man!
This guy sounds like, you know what? I figured it out. This guy sounds like Kronk from Emperor's New School.
Monsieur, I know I don't really know you, but
That's
you
what the
seem
voice
like a
sounds
decent
like.
person.
I have done so many horrible things!
I wonder if it's the same voice actor.
You blame yourself, I can see that. Everything's not lost.
I don't want to do bad things anymore.
You can take control of yourself again. You can fix whatever it is you've done.
Do you really believe that?
Of course, Jacques. You'll have all the time you need.
Okay. It's gonna be alright. The order can protect him. Let's stand together. Oh shit. I don't remember what I did.
Jacques, you're not alone.
There's nothing you can do against him.
Of course there is. We've already started.
How can you say that, knowing he's already probably gotten rid of your
Okay,
mother,
yes, this
Louis?
is what I
No,
did.
he hasn't. She's still here. She's alive, Jacques.
But
Yes, trust me. This is not who you are. You're better than that.
you don't know me.
Yes, I do. I know you're no coward. So give me your weapon, please.
But
There's nothing to fear. I'm right here.
I don't want him to talk to me.
Don't worry. You're safe now, Jacques.
And then he comes over and talks. Like, clearly he's not safe.
Monsieur Peru, you could have seriously hurt someone if Monsieur de Richet here hadn't stopped you. Your behavior is unacceptable. You would do better to go and rest in your apartment.
But just leave. Get out of here.
My friends, we shall continue the conference later.
Yeah.
I would like to
so-
apologize for the inexcusable behavior of my guest. You all need to recover from all of this excitement. Take the rest of the day off.
So last time, I hadn't learned anything about Peru, so that came out of left field. I was like, what? I could have followed Gregory home. Oh, gotcha. Look at all of that. All of that stuff was over on the alternate path last time. Boom. That's much better. I'm much happier with that. Okay. Okay, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Politics? Yep. Okay. That's better. I'm happier with that. I had so much stuff in my alternate paths because I learned no secrets.
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again, it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us celebrate Louis's courage. He enabled us to avert a tragedy.
Yes, that was very noble of you, Louis.
You have given us all a fine lesson in courage.
Thank you.
He owes you his life. That's quite something.
That madman deserves to die.
We are providing Monsieur Peru with care, but rest assured, he is no longer a danger to himself or anyone else. I think everyone needs a little rest.
What have you done to him?
Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
He's totally grooming us to be the next, whatchamacallit. Sorry, that doesn't help at all. To be the next him. That's absolutely what is happening.
Louis, I wanted to thank you personally. I admire what you did to save Monsieur Peru's life. You have given us all a wonderful lesson in courage.
Don't mention it, my lord. You would have done the same. I was just quicker.
Ah, humility is a fine quality, sir.
Where is he now?
In his room. I've sedated him. I don't want him trying to take his life again. Or, worse yet, attacking one of the guests. When in despair, Monsieur Peru is clearly a dangerous man.
Tell me, my lord, what did you expect of him exactly? I found it difficult to understand what his role was here.
In fact, I asked him here to speak about our collaboration. His mission was soon to come to an end, and I was hoping to persuade him to slow down. I had a few interesting missions abroad to propose to him.
Did you tell him that?
I just let him know that perhaps it was time to move on to something else.
On that note, my lord, I'll be leaving you. Have we covered everything?
Absolutely.
That was weird.
Oh, Louis, one more thing, please. I wanted to thank you for your support during the conference. You've made the right choice, and it gives me tremendous satisfaction to have you with me on this project.
What is at stake is worth it, my lord. Now, I won't hide from you the fact that I have no idea by what miracle we could ever get a unanimous vote.
Trust me, Louis. We still have a few more cards to play. You'll see. Anything can happen in politics.
I'll see you later, my lord.
I really do think we're being groomed to take over. What's on your desk, sir? Oh, we've read these. Sorry, ignore me running into your fire pits. There's way too many of them. I don't know. We're going in blind again now. Okay. This is too basic, so there's got to be something going on. We're going to run around and see if we can't find anybody. I keep missing these quote-unquote encounters, so I'm just going to loop it around. I really don't know what to do in terms of the conference. I mean, abolishing the monarchy is, I mean, not abolishing, but you know what I mean, is kind of the way the history goes, so it feels like that should be what I do. But I can't really couldn't really get out of Peru what is so dangerous about Mortimer. Just frustrating. Oh, they cleaned up his mess. Can I go in here? I can.
Monsieur Jacques Peru?
I bet he's not in here.
Sorry, sir, but you cannot go through. We have very clear instructions from Lord Mortimer. Monsieur Peru must rest.
Of course. Can I go through here? Oh. Oh, we can't even go to the balcony. Okay. Stuck on the curtain. Okay. How long was that? Oh, just the painting. Okay. Whoa! We warped out of that door. Damn.
I already mentioned it yesterday. Either to you or to someone else. Impossible to tell with you people.
Yes, sir.
Your yes is not sufficient. Tell the others, for crying out loud. Remember to close my window once you've done my room.
Oh.
This isn't Corsica, you know. I'm freezing.
Of course, sir. I'll see to it straight away.
Good. Proceed.
Yes, sir.
Why are they all tattooed on their hand? Hello, can I talk to you?
Monsieur Bonaparte.
Louis, once again, bravo for what you did. If it weren't for you, Peru would have blown his brains out.
True.
You've got courage. I like this. We just lost the vote for the next conference, and we already had fewer votes than Holm. I must absolutely find a solution.
Oh, wait.
Excuse me, sir, but given recent events, I find it somewhat cavalier to return to your political preoccupations so quickly.
Yes, I know. You must find me inhumane. But what can I do? We are here to decide upon the fate of our nations, Louis. It is time you realize what is at stake here.
Oh,
I hold nothing against Monsieur Peru personally, but what concerns me most right now is to not lose sight of the objectives of this meeting. In short, we haven't a minute to lose. I'll leave you now.
Just a minute.
Emily, what was Emily after? What's the difference?
Why did Duchess Hillsborough go and see you last night?
Ah, I see that it bothers you not to know. I've half a mind to send you on a wild goose chase. The Duchess simply came to persuade me to change
Same
sides.
here.
But rest assured, with the most honorable intentions. Now, Louis, time is running short, and as I said, I'm in a hurry. I have to
Okay.
go now. I will see you later.
Bye. Okay, so he does not like his window open. I don't know, that was weird. Okay, we've gone in a full circle now. But there's the encounter. Let's see if there's an encounter down here. Oh, we can't go down here. Okay, I will just go to bed then. Dun, 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 dun. I'm taking the long way. That's okay. Where is my room? My room's over here. Right. Oh, wait. Oh, I can never go into the Cardinal's room. It's so sketchy. Okay, Emily. Are you here?
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me. What now?
Who is it this time?
Louis, open up, please.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming.
Louis. Oh, there you are at last.
Calm down.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly.
You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
Okay, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. I can't get to the balcony, but I'll try her door first. Ugh. I went the wrong way, I went the wrong way, I went the wrong way. Go, 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 faster. Her room is right next to Napoleon's. Hold on. Okay, it's right here. There. Good.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
Find a way of getting into her room.
I can't understand what she's saying.
It's the only chance I have. I hope he's not there. Ha 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 ha.
I have to get inside Emily's room through the... Shit! It's locked.
Whoa! Oh.
No way. It's too sturdy.
Well, it's worth a try. Okay.
It's as if there are several people inside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all this.
What are you on about now? I should never have told you what happened to me.
That's how it works, and you know it full well. I'm not that naive. I know you inside out.
Stop. We'll end up losing everything if you keep on.
Excuse me.
A letter from William Pitt the Elder addressed to Emily. A letter from William Pitt the Younger addressed to Emily.
Okay.
He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some...
Golden elixir.
Madam, thank you for...
What on earth is...
Oh my
You...
God.
Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you. You are joking, I hope, right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games.
Oh my God.
What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You prissy little bitch! How dare you! Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on, then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on, then. Shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot. Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma! Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
No!
Yes, but I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
I'm glad you
On
do.
the night of our arrival...
What is my job? What did you give me?
You handed me something. I wasn't feeling very well, and you handed me something. What was it?
My handkerchief, and you stained it with your blood. You still have it, as a matter of fact.
No.
But she already knows all this, Louis. It's a waste of time.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
I thought you handed her your mother's... Who was already there? No, who was already there at the chimney?
When we arrived at the manor, someone was already present in the Great Hall. Who was it?
President Washington. She knows about this part as well. I'm warning you. Obviously, I told you!
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll.
His mother is just moved. Did we see each other? Did we speak? I don't remember.
Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
No, not after going up to bed. That doesn't prove a thing. I was the one who told you that. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
Come on.
In the secret room behind the study.
Yeah?
Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
Yes.
We found ourselves in Mortimer's secret gallery. What did we find in that room?
A load of old junk that Mortimer had collected. A so-called Pandora's box in the form of an urn. An old sheepskin that he must take for the Golden Fleece. The Bible of Judas. Property deeds as old as the hills. And a broken old sword. You are wasting your time, Louis. She already knows all that. Of course I do. I was there. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade.
Broken old sword.
Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well. Let's talk about us.
Last night, what were you expecting of me? No, she doesn't like manipulation. Yeah, yes.
Describe last night, please.
Oh, it was hardly my finest hour. Now you're embarrassing me.
I'm sorry, but I need to know.
I came to see you to spend the rest of the night with you, but you were tired and preferred to decline my invitation. What did you do? I know I never spoke to you about it, but judging by your reaction, it was just as well. And Louis did not succumb to my charms anyway. You slut!
That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
No, Emily, the real Emily is behind us.
You are Emily Hillsborough.
I knew you wouldn't get it wrong, Louis. No! You little bitch! Watch out, Louis! No!
Hell, what have I done?
Would you kill him?
See what you've done. See.
Mom?
Louis?
Mom's running.
What on earth is going on?
Mother!
Go. You must leave. Everyone's going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
Go! Go, Mother! No one must find you here.
Because no one heard that.
Come, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I'm coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her, please. Go, I'll cover you.
What? What are you doing there? Stop!
God damn it. Now what's going on?
Thank goodness Napoleon does not like his room. That's all I gotta say. Whew. What time is it? 8:42.
Good God. They're all here.
Go the other way.
They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Go the other way. No, wait. Let's talk to them.
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering. Gentlemen, go back to your rooms. Go back to your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
Spanish Duke has holes. Oh no. Yeah. In his jacket. Over his butt. Okay, go back to our rooms. Fine. Go. Is that Washington? No, it's a servant. Unless it is Washington. Is it Washington? No, it's a servant. Okay, go. Oh. Where it's magically daytime. Until it turns to night. Oh, I love the glide into the door thing. That's a fun one. This is such a cool library. Okay, let's go. Come on. Okay.
Louis!
Oh.
At last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging
Where's
you.
your hand?
Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me.
True.
Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
Yes, I will.
I came all the way here for you. Now I found you.
I'll believe
I'm
you.
ready, Mother.
If only... Louis, I have
always taught you to keep your mind open and logical. I know you are going to find it hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
That's not where I thought this was going.
Mother, listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
Nope.
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see
Mortimer.
fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess.
Mortimer. Mortimer and Holm. It's gotta be.
Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
No. Even if Holm does look the part.
Yes, he
But
does.
I don't know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Holm had sent Volner to get it for him.
Holm and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those 2.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course,
They'll come
but
bring
you
everything
do
you
too.
want,
You
but the
had
price is too high.
everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
I mean, it's a weird place, but like, you know what? I'm going in on secret study, the conference, the fact that no one knows him.
I went beyond the nightmare, Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer.
Okay, that's a jump, but...
They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer
Where are you getting
had
that
passed
from?
the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come.
Instead of multiple people.
But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
Yes.
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
Okay, well, let's just go around everything then.
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand, and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes, written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? Yes, I did. Why?
Too bad. We'll deal with it later.
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel.
True.
I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Holm are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents. Louis, I am proud of you. You came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
What happened to your hand?
You taught me everything I know.
Just
right.
small
How
thing.
did it all begin?
I saw him.
Well, okay,
What do you mean you
calm
saw
down.
him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him, or rather he found me. He was young, charismatic, he was flamboyant.
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
He was already old in those days, wasn't he? So you recognized him when you arrived on the island, right?
No, he wasn't in that body.
Oh.
But I know it was him. I swear it was him. The way he spoke, his posture, a few of his intonations, his mannerisms.
Wait a minute. You were talking about 60 years ago. I've lost the thread.
Yes, sorry. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
He stole it.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me.
Yep.
He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
And you refused, of course.
Why, naturally, Louis. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later, in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
I want to know.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
Whoa.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue here. What? Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris, I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing.
What happened with Elizabeth? What happened with Emma? Why the cannons for Bonaparte? That doesn't matter right now. Did you negotiate the... What happened with Elizabeth? What happened with Emma? What happened with Elizabeth?
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
Fine.
You're probably right.
I'm sorry.
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
Mother, I won't take a step further if you don't answer me.
You dare blackmail me?
I'm listening.
All right, I used her. So there you are. Happy now? We had the Al-Azif, and I didn't think we would be able to escape with it. in order to ensure that the book did not fall into their hands, or that one of them couldn't read in us where we had hidden it. I asked Emily to...
It's Emma.
Yes, or rather, for me, it was Emily. So I asked Emma to hide it without anyone seeing, and then I disposed of her. I am sorry for her, but she was part of the Golden Order, Louis. She knew the rules when she joined.
Wow, what?
Yeah. Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that, I shall show you.
Oh, no.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
True.
Samuel Ritter du Choix, you wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel, but frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
You know, I found your package under a wharf plank.
As a matter of fact, I needed it yesterday. I wasn't expecting anyone to take it.
What did you negotiate about the Al-Azif with Volner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
You know what?
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those
I'm sorry,
details.
Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
Mother, did you kill her?
Of course not. Don't be stupid. I had no interest in getting rid of her.
But if she was a demon, then...
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He wants the United States to occupy all the North American territory. France should recover Louisiana and give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will put him at the head of a world superpower. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
But then Holm is another demon, so... it's a bad solution either way.
Are you going to tell me why we're here?
There. That's why we are here.
Oh. 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 What? What? Ooh. Ah. Oops. I'm screwing up this whole chapter. Oh well. Whatever. At least we got the twins right. Didn't shoot the wrong twin. Okay. Chess. Logic. I don't know what that means. What is that?
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
No.
You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 6 objects before we try
5?
anything.
It says 5.
Are your 6 objects
5?
the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Okay. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quickly, and then I'll come back and we'll finish this. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I realized I didn't say what I thought this was. I keep too much in my head. I have to get better at it. I thought this was like a casket, because it definitely looks like one. And I thought it was either Jesus or Mary. I mean, it could still be, but like that's what I was thinking. It doesn't sound like that's what it is, but... Okay, so if you remember correctly, he's also having people come up and gather all of the spears, trying to find the legit one. So that's interesting. I wonder if that's a weapon against him? I wouldn't think so. The spear that stabbed Jesus? Like, you would think that would be... I don't know. Okay, let's figure this out. We found this.
Exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
Yes.
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea. but it just so
right
happens
there.
that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect. Where is it?
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I lost my hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen from my pocket.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving. Some nails?
Don't ask me. I'm not the one who made the mechanism, you know.
Nails?
When I arrived, there were
From the
already a few of
cross?
them inserted, so I didn't have to worry about those. On the other hand, I remember seeing some in Mortimer's secret study, behind his nightmare.
And a golden cup? Yes. Yes, I saw them too.
Perfect. It will be easy for you to find them then. You need 3 of them.
Very well.
You remember what to do about the rollers. 1191 to enter, and 6466 to exit.
Of course.
Did I get it? Like, barely. It's very blurry, but I got it. Okay.
There's one in the portrait gallery.
What?
That's right.
You still believe it's in the tower room, don't you?
I don't know. There is only one way to find out, though.
Right. I shall go and see. There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
What do you mean by the concordance of dates exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
What message? She didn't give me a message.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm.
Okay.
Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies.
True.
Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see.
What is that
and
proof,
come
though?
back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us. And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6646.
Okay. Well. Oh my god. This is crazy. There it is. Is that it? Nope. How did you lose your hand, lady?
A Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins, the famous cross of Clement III.
Perfect.
Got it.
And one key found.
What's with the happy music?
Greek drachma.
Seriously?
One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned both in the Bible and honey, the remedy of the gods.
What on earth is that?
A disc with information engraved in the metal?
That's where her
An
hand
iris
is.
that should open, I imagine, and blood.
She put her hand
Mother?
in it.
The dried blood. There.
Yes, it's mine. Sorry if I stained everything, but I must admit that, at the time, my thoughts were more on the pain than cleaning up after myself.
Did you succeed in opening this iris?
Yes, by putting the cross on the console and the 3 nails on the disc, the iris opens. It gives access to a hole where I put my hand, thinking I could fully open the iris. There's a handle at the bottom, and as you can see, it didn't turn out very well for me.
There are Roman numerals, Arab numbers, and town names.
Go on. I'm listening. What do you think?
How many nails are needed again?
3.
1 nail per type of information, I'm guessing.
In other words?
Well, a nail must be placed on each Roman numeral. 1 nail on an Arabic numeral, and 1 nail on a town.
Well done, Louis.
Tell me, I imagine that once we've solved this enigma, the iris opens, right?
Exactly.
On each engraved piece of information, there's a hole. Those are for the nails, right?
That's absolutely right.
Think about that later. Oh! We teleported.
Let's see if I can work it out myself. It looks like a kind of control panel.
There's a cross-shaped slot there. I'd say you've got to place a claymore the third cross in it.
Go ahead and do it.
Looks like certain mechanisms I've seen before.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if I had to put the claymore the third cross in it.
Can I do it?
You ought to go, Louis. If someone finds us here, the situation might well become seriously complicated.
That was a waste. Okay. Fine, I shall leave. Can we shut the door behind us, though? Someone's totally gonna be at the top of the stairs. Oh. They aren't. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go. Everyone's supposed to be in their rooms, I guess. How did we not get the book? I want to know that.
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings.
True.
Now, where can I find a smaller one?
I don't know. But I'll keep a lookout for it.
Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
I don't remember.
Shield toward the sword.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's good. The statue is already in the right place. The lantern is already in the right position, turned toward the shield. The sword toward the Gorgon. That's good. It's in the right place. That statue is not positioned correctly.
Open sesame.
Don't yell when you're sneaking around. How do we do this?
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often. Otherwise, he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
Okay. Keep your eyes out for a sphere. You see one?
The Ring of the Nibelungs. Even if Mortimer is several centuries old, I don't see what part he has in this legend.
Oh my god, he's got like little things to say about all of them? Hold up.
Amber crystals.
Oh my god.
And given all the relics preserved here, it wouldn't surprise me if Mortimer claimed it was Excalibur. Caesar's laurel wreath. If Mortimer really is what my mother says he is, it could
Caesar.
mean... No, that's impossible.
Yeah.
No, not Caesar. So that's Pandora's box? An urn? Mother seemed worried that I was able to open it. I wonder why. Never mind. Now it's too late. Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more
Please don't let
time.
anyone be there. Please don't let anyone be there. Okay, we're good. Okay, we've got... Oh, the Bible. Okay. We've got this. Let's go. The Bible's in the tower room. Portrait room. Tower room. Same thing.
Atrus,
Oh,
the Miller Brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
I wonder why. Let's see. Atrus. I don't... Oh! It's missed. As in the game. M-Y-S-T. As in the game. That's really funny. Okay. I see some similarities. Okay, tower room. Whoa. Also, highly entertaining. These are like fashioned after the... I can't remember what the artwork is, but it's the Gates of Hell, which is so entertaining. With the whole, demon thing. Oh, actually... Hi.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night,
but
sir.
let's see.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against, sir, taking any.
Oh, please don't go off on him. Okay, it's okay. You know what? We're good. We're not gonna do this. Bye. Every time I try anything with a servant, he just starts going off on them. I can't do it again. Oh wait, I was supposed to look for the sphere. Oh well. Okay, that's Peru's room. His room. No? I thought I saw something. Okay. Wait, okay, hold on. Don't just blindly do this. See? Do not just blindly do this. Oh. I could have... that's so annoying. I could have actually gone to Peru's room. Can I get the balcony now? Can I recover? I got an eyelash in mine. I can. Maybe. That hurts. Oh, something's in my... Oh, well. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Never mind then. Oh, wait. Can we go here? Oh, we can. Let's see if we can find anything. Being sneaky is important. You miss stuff if you're not. Oh. It's all been cleaned up.
Dear E, I received your last letter. Unfortunately, the Crown informed the Golden Order that our mission should run.
We already saw that. Also, do you have things for me? Oh, a coin. A coin.
Amber.
No. Amber. Oh, jeez. Okay. Do you have anything? Can I take things?
A letter from William Pitt the
Nope.
Younger,
Nope.
addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's it. Nope. Okay, sorry. Had it wrong. Okay. Oh! No, this is Napoleon's room.
Vercingetorix throws down his arms at the feet of Julius Caesar by Royer, two great army chiefs.
Okay. Cool. Do you have anything? I feel like you do have stuff. That was the painting. Oh, gosh. Oh. You can't get from one room to another. That's weird. You have to go through the balcony. It's like super weird. Oh my gosh. Let me out. I can't get back in. Yes, I can. Oh yeah, he has something in front of his thing, doesn't he? Yeah. He has like a whole situation. Okay. That was a bust. Okay, look for the sphere, look for the sphere, look for the sphere. You hear someone walking? Well, let's go ahead and get this thing. Hopefully. We'll see. Oh, that's Dante again. Ah, Dante and his trip through hell. Oh my god, it was like right in front of our face the entire time. That's so funny. I mean, I don't know, maybe they're wrong about the whole demon thing. His mother's like, you know, what? But...
Which four-letter word could open this chest?
I do want to know what this is. Kind of want to know. Hold on. Mortimer's study. should have known this, actually. It's like literally there. It's right in there. In his office. About how amazing Zeus is. Amber fragments. Ooh. Hold on. Where are those? No. It said it was in my inventory, but now it isn't. Has this changed any?
A painting.
No.
It looks unfinished. A piece by Lord Mortimer, I presume. A rather avant-garde technique. The Titan against men. How ironic.
Ta-da! I like how his dialogue has changed now. Everything is so loud. Okay,
Right.
we have
This time, it'll be a lot quicker.
1191.
If I remember rightly, the code was
So I
1191.
did not know they were going to handhold us through this. Okay. Are you just going to do it for me? No, of course not. Whoa! Remember what I did. Go. Go.
Of course.
That bird is stressing me out. Okay, fine, whatever.
It's locked.
That's annoying. Still. Okay. The nails there.
There. Those are the nails I was
Got
looking
it.
for. I noticed they were old and rusty, but I hadn't noticed these traces of.
Are they?
Could that be blood?
Are they the crucifixion nails?
Is it really the relic of the
Yes.
Holy Cross? I can hardly
That's
believe
what
it.
I said. I did say that. Take them. So I can't remember where we said the Bible was. Oh, the tower room. That's where we were going. Sarah's note. Wow, the music. Oh my god. What's that? Where are these handwritten notes going? Oh my god, is it behind my head? No. Okay, where? Like, seriously. I don't know where they're going. Okay, whatever.
feathers. Pigeons, probably. Looks like obsidian or onyx.
I just
It must
wanted
weigh
to
a
see
ton.
if he had more insight.
What on earth could that be?
Oh, we can't even talk about it anymore. Okay, whatever. Dun, 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 dun. I see no spheres. They wouldn't be in the same place, so it doesn't matter.
All right, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, thank you. There's a book. There's a book. There's a little tiny sphere. Oh. That was scary. Okay, tower room. Tower room. Tower room. Tower room. Go in the room. Thank you.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
My.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters. Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
His face in the dark.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain. There must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing? If you want my opinion, a servant must have burnt some old papers. That's all.
Why, of course. You very nearly made me think that you were trying to hide something, Louis. No, I'm sure there must be other hidden messages.
Okay, I'll help
He won't
you,
let
sure.
go. He's going to work his way back to the Bible if he continues.
Washington? There you are.
Hey, look, there.
No, I don't see anything.
Come, Louis, look. Someone's clearly drawn a 4 in the dust. I have a clue.
Oh, God.
I better take the Bible before he works his way back to it. The Bible's still there. A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Aye. Oh, we got another emerald fragment. Oh, we got more diamonds. Look at that. Okay, okay. Sarah's notes, Sarah's notes, Sarah's notes, Sarah's notes. Okay. Let's see if you have the... Okay. I'm cheating. It's too late. One second. Oh my god, this is the whole thing. Yeah, we learned the manipulation immunity trait. Okay. Grab the Bible. We did this. Southeast. Oh! Oh! I don't know why we can do this, but apparently we can go into the Cardinal's room. Right here. Oh, let's go, let's go. That's not what I thought I was going to find out. And like, how are you supposed to know this? Like, seriously?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough. Duke Manuel Godoy.
Like, seriously, how am I supposed to know this? That's my room, so he's over here. Oh, he's there. Well, let's talk to him first then.
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
Sorry, that's weird. He's weird.
Destruction of the Temple of Jerusalem by Francesco Hayez. The Roman destruction by Titus and his army. What violence!
This is weird. Like, he's there. I don't know what they want me to do and why he wouldn't see me taking all of his stuff. But, whatever. This is so weird.
A Byzant.
Okay. I did say there was a coin.
John the Baptist. Youth with a Ram by Caravaggio. A very sensual vision and very far from the usual representations of St. John.
Oh, so he's making fun.
Venus and Cupid with a Satyr by Correggio. Innocence, indiscretion, and lechery. Giuseppe must love that. Amber Crystals. The Lying Girl by Boucher. Here's a painting of mischievous eroticism. I wonder what Piaggi must think of this. Love Triumphant by Caravaggio. Now there's someone for whom the sex of angels is no mystery.
Okay. Is this something about thief?
Satan summoning his legions. This is rather surprising for the decoration.
My dear Giuseppe, poor health forbids me from joining you. Please thank Sir Gregory for his invitation to Lord Mortimer's.
Okay, pause it and look. There's something sketchy.
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
I'm not bothering him at all. Which is really weird because I'm just chilling in his room.
Carmelite water will give me a little reprieve.
Okay, that was helpful. It said, hold on, I just don't want to, I want to make sure I'm not.
I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him. Torquemada. Quite the contrast. Wow. The fanatical priest who created the Inquisition sends shivers down the spine. I have no time to lose, so I might as well not bother him.
I'm not bothering him. I'm trying to steal his shit. Excuse me. Okay. Guess that's everything? I don't know. There was something about stealing his cross, but like, I don't see that, so I don't know. Manuscript? Oh, for God's sake. Excuse me, I'm back to steal more from you. Got it. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, now I'm trying to find... Where is it? No. Where's the sphere? Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Okay. It is in... Where is he? Von Wollner's room. You know, back where we were. Good times. Okay, now let's look at that anymore. I'm supposed to talk to a bunch of people too, again. That's all we do these days. Okay, okay. Okay, right here. Okay. Is he in his room?
An armillary sphere.
Boom.
Perfect. That will save me some time. I only hope that he isn't going to realize it right away.
And yeah, we stuck it down the back of our pants again. Wow, music, calm. Clarinet just takes off. I think that's a clarinet, I'm not sure. Ooh. Okay. Do we talk with these people? Always talk with people.
God damn it, Orishe! Are you joking or what? You sell me pipe dreams about Mortimer's project, and a few hours later, one of your allies completely breaks down.
Not wrong.
Is this what Mortimer's side is all about? What am I going to do now?
Guy.
Come now, my Lord Duke. You know very well that at this level, things can get pretty rough. You ought to be used to it. Rest assured, Lord Mortimer has bounced back before. It's not an issue.
What can I do for you?
I'm dreaming. My mother was right. He's not going to tell me one word about what happened to Emily.
To tell you the truth, I'm in search of an armillary sphere. You wouldn't know where I can find it, would you?
Well, well. So you do have a passion for astronomy. Von Wollner has already bored me quite enough with all of his endless stories. You ought to concentrate, Louis. Politics is an art that requires all one's attention. Refrain from spreading yourself too thin, and leave stargazing to the poets.
Okay.
What can I say? I'm only...
Ask Wollner. I am sure he must have it among his effects.
Perfect.
Thank you, my Lord Duke.
Leave me now.
Yeah,
see you later.
Bye. I'm just gonna go meet Sarah, do the puzzle. I wish we could fast travel. That is one thing I will say. Can we fast travel? No. That would be really funny if I could actually have fast travel this entire time. Trying to make it up here. I don't think I can get there that way. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Whoa. Almost. Almost. But I saw something there. Ow.
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
Okay.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse. Those are Roman numerals on the disc.
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed 1 nail in Bethlehem, 1 in chapter 2, and 1 in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
Boom.
The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Then why do we need this?
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different Gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas. Chapter 5, verse 2. Jesus cures the sick and lame on the 8th of Adar, 3791, in Jerusalem, at the pool of Bethesda. All stand and fling away their canes. Chapter 3, verse 18. words truly pronounced in Abagash. Chapter 1, verse 9. Jesus was baptized by John in Jordan on the 9th of Hesvan, 3852. Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Taveth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem.
I think that's it.
Chapter 2, verse 6. And so it was that, while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered of a child. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid.
Isn't that what How am I supposed to know this? How am I supposed to know this? I looked it up really quickly because it's just, I don't understand. I see it. I see it. But how am I supposed to know this?
Chapter 2, verse 6. Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Taveth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem. Chapter 2, verse 6. And so it was that, while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered of a child. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. Chapter 2, verse 6.
No. You're not going to read it, are you?
Jesus was born of Mary and Joseph on the 22nd of Taveth at midnight, 3762, in the village of Bethlehem.
There's... Oh, I'm so close. Okay. I'm gonna figure out why this is later. Because I kind of have to leave in like 6 minutes. But for now, we're gonna do it this way. Oh, that's fancy. Okay. At 1 o'clock where there's XIX. 2 o'clock where there's 17.
Okay.
It works.
Well done, Louis. I hadn't seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
Line up.
There must surely be a connection between the wheels. There are different icons on this wheel, but it looks like some of them can't be connected to the other wheels. I think I can make out each one of the icons apart from the one covered in blood. Going clockwise from the one I just mentioned, we have the halo that represents the resurrection.
Yep.
The waves represent the baptism of Jesus. It's more difficult to identify the next one. Maybe a crib, and in that case it's surely linked to the birth of Christ. The red herring that my mother followed. Then, the symbol represents the crown of thorns
so long-winded
that Jesus wore during his crucifixion. The dove also represents the baptism. Certainly another red herring. Then comes the symbol of the Trinity. And finally, the candle that must stand for the Last Supper.
Can I?
Look at this. There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon.
Am I not allowed to do this?
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east,
Yes, I know this.
meaning left to right, and goes through the
There
following
needs to be a way to move
states.
through this.
Waxing crescents, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon,
I know.
waning gibbous,
I know this.
last quarter, waning crescent, and the cycle starts over with the full shadowed new moon. The moon shadow moves from west to east.
Can I not put the answer in? How do I do it? Oh. But I've already done my nails. The iris will open up, which we did. The levers, I have no levers. Do not put your hand in. Where are the levers? Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay. Wheel of Dates 8A with the text of Bethlehem. Okay. Done. Bethlehem. And a 1/4 lit moon. Okay, okay. Oh no, wait, that was it. Oh well. Okay, 8A. The nail, Bethlehem. Okay. This is it. I'll look into why this is the way it is and talk about it in the next one. But I have to leave it right now.
I can feel the lever at the bottom.
Good luck. I never doubted you, my son.
You can actually get your hand chopped off. Great. Wow, look at that. I never had like a perfect round. Boom. That is the end of episode 3. I'll be back soon with episode 4 where we'll see what is behind the door. This is a really good spot to finish for someone who doesn't like cliffhangers. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.